always caught fixing my hair. And I got another groovy pair of glasses on. Well, in a couple of days, Ryan, you're going to turn 40. And I remember that day ever so well. And by the way, hi, Emily. I'm going to send this through you because I'm not blocked yet. Anyways, Emily, I'll start with you a bit. Thank you for loving my son and giving him a beautiful daughter that I hope someday I get to find out about. And thank you for loving Hannah. You know, I've heard wonderful things about you, and which that's normal. All a mother wants to know is that her son is happy or her children are happy. Anyways, and I want my son happy. That's all. And anyways, Ryan, the day you were born was one of the happiest days of my life. You were born like something like 2 minutes to 7. And all I could think of was Entertainment Tonight is going to be on soon. And little did I know, yeah, it was very entertaining for the past 40 years. Good times, bad times. But, you know, you were always loved and always will be loved. Ryan, I want us to reconnect. I think about you every day, and that's natural. I'm a mother. Instinctively, I'll search for you. I'm your mother. You were, your first room was my womb. Didn't drink, made sure I ate 3 square meals a day and took care of you. And I was bedridden for the last month because my blood pressure went up and they were afraid of preeclampsia. And, you know, I remember, you know, you were a C-section, 48 hours of labor, and your dad was doing his last paper for university. And your father, your grandfather was so excited, you know. And then when you came into the world, I mean, a boy, wow. He got his boy, and that's what you were. And I should have, when I think about it, named after your grandfather, Hooper. But at the time, I think we were still kind of grieving the loss of Juan. So your name, Ryan Renee, means Little Prince Reborn. Anyway, love you deeply. And, you know, Ryan, I don't know what to say anymore. This is rough. It's been 6 years. And when you think about it, you know, nobody's right or wrong, but the persons that are being deprived are your 2 little girls. One big girl, I bet you she's such a good big sister. So anyway, you know, Brian, you know, your grandma's still around. She's 86. She's got dementia. I take care of her 24/7 and work part-time. We have a healthcare worker coming in to help me, and then we hire someone on Thursdays. She's a funny lady, you know, but love her. And we've had our differences, you know, and it feels a lot better to be kind. It really does, you know, and I'm speaking with my sister, your Aunt Kathy. She and I have been really good friends for over a year, and it feels so good. I mean, we don't even know really, you know, we stumble across things that we get a little hurt by, but we're adults now, and we're still discovering parts of us. I'm still, you know, finding out things about Kathy and, you know, what went on. It turned out Rob wasn't a nice guy, you know. He rarely did anything with his kids. You know, he was horribly hard on Marshall, abusively, emotionally hard on him, especially when it came around hockey. He didn't have a lot to do, it turns out, with Kate, who is, by the way, getting married June 1st. And Marshall, your cousin, has a baby girl who is going to be a year old. And his partner is Korean and an adoptee. So far, your grandmother has 3 great granddaughters, which is amazing. Anyway, Ryan, I don't want to. You were one of the best things that came into my life. You made me a mother. And yes, I wasn't perfect. And I own up, there were shitty times. I was, you know, very, very mentally sick. And the sad thing about mental illness is it is a sickness, but it's looked at differently because it affects your mind and therefore your behavior. And then people, you don't want to say anything because people, well, they do things like take your kids away from you and that kind of thing. It's temporary. And, when you wanted me not to see a psychiatrist, but see a psychologist, the problem with that is that I needed medication um, to calm my brain, my overactive brain, very overactive, and anxiety. And, anxiety has a lot to do with why I, zoom emails out. It has to do with I get anxious, press the button, anxious, press the button, and I need reassurance that, no, it's okay, but I don't. And especially, dealing with the trauma of having your kids taken and then overseas or different things, people, not giving a location or anything. It just builds your anxiety up. And I learned how to cope with those things, better cope in a healthy way. And, um, anyway, Ryan, I'm working, but you know what? It's for me. It makes me a better person. It really does. And, I'm like, I just want you happy and happy birthday. I just want to know you are loved and we all love you. We don't like this situation, but I want you to embrace a community. Ottawa's changed a lot. It's not what it used to be. You're in a beautiful little village or town in a beautiful part of the world, and I'm happy. Yes, it's difficult to get to. A lot of people would give their eye teeth to be able to travel to New Zealand the way I have, but to me, it wasn't. It's a luxury. To me, it was a necessity. Um, and it was 20 years ago. I showed up on your dad's doorstep to surprise you, and I remember what came out of your mouth. I knew you'd do this. I knew it, and it was done out of love. Like I missed things like when I gave birth to you, I didn't think I'd be separated from you. I thought that, and that only goes to prove how life changes. And I screwed up along the way. And anyway, Ryan, I don't like not sending cards to Hannah or you or gifts, but what can I do? I go by your, anyway, I hope we can change this because you all deserve to just live and be happy. Put all this crap in the past. It really doesn't matter. It really, really, in the longevity of things, doesn't matter. This business with Hannah's swim teacher and that doesn't. I'm a grandmother or a nana that just is interested in her grandchildren. And Ryan, I am interested in your life too. I'm interested in your new partner, Emily. I'm interested. I'm not being nosy. I want to know things like just how are they doing? How are they, how your kids are they taking swim lessons? How can I help? What's new? How did you meet your new partner? I believe you've been with her at least 5 years now. So anyway, Ryan and Emily and Hannah and the new little one who would be 5 or 6 months now. I love you and hope I get a positive response and you're not angry because angry isn't good. It's not healthy. And anyways, love you.